So one of the most underrated female rappers ever, my girl Lady Luck, Samaya Reese's fine girlfriend. Now, my girl Lady Luck battled Remy Ma back in the Yay. And I love Remy Ma, love Nicki Minaj. These are all my chicks. I think they can all spit. These are some damn good rappers. Forget the fact that they're females. They're all just really good rappers to me, personally, in my opinion. Now, I have mad love for Remy. That's my chick. I was fighting for her to get on Love and Hip Hop, but I always thought that Lady Luck won the battle. Now, they battled twice. Now, I just rewatched one of the battles recently, their rematch, and it still stands. I think that Lady Luck won. I'm going to have to go back and see the first one. Maybe Remy got the first one. Maybe she got the first. I can't remember. But the rematch, I think Lady Luck won that one for different reasons, such as I just felt like her lyrics are better. And, Remy has this thing like how the game like quotes other rappers. And I feel like that's cool and everything if you're doing a song to do it sometime. But if you're in a battle, you should try not to quote other rappers, because am I listening to you or am I listening to them? So there's no shade, because Remy's a dope rapper. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not taking anything away from this sister. She can rap her ass off. That's a lot of booty. But anyways, the point was, shout out to Rem. I'm just saying though, I thought that Remy, I felt as if Lady Luck won the second battle. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the first one, and I might do a video about it and give my opinion. Lady Luck sat down with Hip Hop DX recently, and she gave her opinion on the Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj battle. And like I said, Remy easily won the battle, but she also lost the war, because Nicki Minaj is part of that corporate beast. Like, really, you got to be careful battling somebody like a Nicki Minaj to make sure it doesn't do anything to mess up your career, to mess up your momentum or anything like that. And, and you have to weigh your pros and your cons here. Like, are you going to benefit more from battling Nicki, or is it going to mess you up? Because, yeah, she washed Nicki. Facts. My personal opinion, Sheetha was the greatest diss record I've heard. Just my opinion. But at the end of the day, is that beneficial to you? Because, you're battling, y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all don't understand this. When you're battling Nicki Minaj, you're battling the corporation. Like, she has mad power. And like they were saying, that allegedly, for legal reasons, allegedly, Nicki Minaj may or may not have been making some phone calls to cock block my girl Rem from getting that bag. That's what they're saying. They're saying she was cash blocking. They said that Remy was going to try to put coins up in the piggy bank, and Nicki was smacking that hand. Allegedly, like she was keeping her away from getting her cash. That's what they say. I don't know, for legal reasons. I'm just saying. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not accusing anybody of anything. But anyways, when my girl Lady Luck sat down with Hip Hop DX, she said that Remy Ma's diss record, Sheether, was off beat. Remy's flow or whatever was off beat. She sounded like she weighed 500 pounds and she was running up a hill while reading her rhymes. She also said there's a signature way that rappers write their bars, and that the structure between Sheether and another one was completely different, and they had different writers. Do you guys remember me saying that I was wondering whether or not Papoose had a little bit of influence, or maybe wrote, maybe not the whole thing, but wrote some of Sheether? The shit was scathing. The things that were being said were so crazy that I'm like, damn, this sounds like a Papoose ass one. Even Lady Luck had to admit, like, damn, like, she was like, damn, at some of that shit that she was saying, but it was whack overall. But there was some hard hitting lines in there. Anyways, Lady Luck said it was 7 minutes of dope insults, and she said that it's something you won't listen to again, as opposed to Ether by Nas, which, you'll listen to forever. Something you can enjoy for years to come. But Sheether was kind of like a one-shot thing, like, oh, I heard it. You just, you move on. I need y'all to let me know in the comments whether or not you agree with anything Lady Luck is saying, because, she's saying some interesting things. She said that she was going to shoot, I guess, some scenes or whatever for Love and Hip Hop with Remy Ma. However, Remy wouldn't shoot with her for fear of being confronted over their battle that happened many years ago. She said that Remy Ma was mad at Nicki, but then again, all female rappers were. And she let the female rappers know. Lady Luck is like, look, don't y'all try to front on me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's like, a part of the reason why female rappers were upset with Nicki is because she wouldn't work with other female rap artists. Now, this sounds like I think Lady Luck might be revealing some stuff to us right here. Because I've always wondered that, like, why is it that Nicki doesn't ever have any female rappers, like, where it's like a rap duet or anything like that on her albums? At least I can't name any. She might do a song with, like, the team, of course, Drake and Wayne, or she might even bring somebody else from the outside in, like a Meek Mill or whatever. But she didn't have other, female rap artists on her songs. And it just always, like, boggled my mind, like you're the biggest female rapper, you're this freaking phenomenon. Why wouldn't you help to put somebody on? Is it that you want to keep the throne for yourself? Like, I've always wondered that. But anyways, Lady Luck goes on to say, Remy has been throwing shots at Nicki since she was in jail. And Fat Joe told her, Rem, chill out. She says that this is nothing new and that she's mad at Nicki because she's hot. She said, now listen to this. Lady Luck said Nicki rides the beat. Whether you think she's super lyrical or not, she rides that beat. And she brought up a point that I've talked about before, which is that when you're an artist, basically your voice is just another instrument on the beat. And it basically has to work together. It has to blend well. And she feels as if Remy Ma just she's kind of like, she didn't word it like this, I guess kind of like talking over a beat, but she's not, I guess, like rhythmic enough, and she doesn't mix well with the track enough for it to be hot like that. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people say that I have a monotone voice, which I don't really hear it. I don't think my voice is very monotone, but like, that's the thing. Remy Ma's voice is kind of monotone. So when you do have a monotone voice, and like mine is like borderline monotone, so I understand this. It's like you got to put a little bit more life into what you're saying. That's why I speak the way that I do in these videos, because I know exactly what Lady Luck was saying, because people have pointed out me allegedly having a monotone voice. You got to watch that when you speak, or especially if you're rapping, because you don't want to sound like a hypnotist. People had told me before, they were like, yeah, I listen to your videos when I go to sleep. And I'm like, ooh, is that an insult or a compliment? You say I'm boring you? Shit. What does that mean? So it's like one of those things you got to look out for is when you're speaking, like, how am I sounding to other people right now? You have to be able to think about that as you're speaking. But yeah, if I was rapping, for sure, I will watch the way that I'm saying words, watch how I enunciate my words, and make sure that I'm not sounding too monotone, make sure my voice goes up and down when I'm speaking a little bit to give it some sort of variation. But anyways, but yeah, this is the thing though. Lady Luck was spitting some ether in that interview. Let's just be real here. She was saying some very interesting things. And, I'm trying to be careful of me injecting my opinions into this beef, for the simple fact that I have mad love for Lady Luck, I have mad love for Remy Ma, and I have mad love for Nicki Minaj. The only thing that I really made fun of in the whole situation was the fact that, shit, Nicki got sheathered. Nicki's the shit, don't get me wrong. I love me some Nicki. But damn, she got her good with that damn sheather. That diss was crazy. I mean, damn, shit, I got a memorial right here as I'm recording this for with a Nicki Minaj Bari covered in flowers, But anyways, man, this is just insane. What I really want to see, because listen, let me tell y'all something. This beef has gone so far that now my girl Lady Luck is talking about it, doing interviews about it, and it's really interesting because Remy mentioned Foxy Brown going deaf and something about gonorrhea. I don't know what the gonorrhea part was, but Remy mentioned that in Sheather. Of course, she was talking about Foxy Brown as far as the going deaf part. The gonorrhea part, I still don't know who she was speaking about. But at the end of the day, Foxy Brown ended up putting out a little diss record, whatever, dissing Remy Ma. So it went from Remy versus Nicki to then Foxy Brown and Remy Ma. And Now Lady Luck is speaking about it, but there's also other people's there's other females, who have been brought into it. Like Kaya was saying some mess about how she wanted to get with Papoose or something like that. I made a video about it. You can just look that up on YouTube. Just I don't know, type in Kaya, Remy Ma, battle for Papoose or something like, I don't know, something like that. It should pop up. Or maybe you just type in their names: Remy Ma, Papoose, Kaya. That's Khia. So here Kaya was being mad disrespectful. Somehow she wanted to get with Papoose, and this other female rapper who I never heard, I think her name is Geisha 305 or something like that. I'll make a video about homegirl later. She apparently has a diss record to Kaya, and she was like, I guess in so many words, stop worrying about the Remy and Nicki Minaj thing and come fuck with me. I dissed you, heifer. One of those types of things. Like come at me. I'm going at you. You didn't hear my record. I know you heard my record. One of those types of things. She made it seem like Kaya was like scared to battle her. So it's like, shit, any and every female rappers being mentioned, man. They brought up Little Kim's name up in this. Shit, I'm waiting for fucking Iggy Azalea and Chanel West Coast. I'm waiting for the white girl rappers to be brought up. Mariah Lynn, you know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised nobody is mentioning Cardi B's name yet. But sooner or later they'll ask her in an interview what she thought of it. What she thought about the battle, who won and all that. Because, with her being a popping female rapper, they'll have to ask her. But man, I wonder if Samaya Reese still raps with her fine self. That's Lady Luck's fine girlfriend. Man, and I would love to see them do a song and really a music video together, man. So, man, shit, Lady Luck and Samaya Reese, yeah, I would have to bump that. But anyways, shout out to everybody, because everybody that I mentioned has at least a couple songs that I like. All of them are dope. That's the crazy thing about it. These are except for Kaya. Now she ain't shit. Kaya's a joke. That's a fucking scallywag ass heifer. Kaya doesn't deserve any publicity. Fuck Kaya. But anyways, I don't like that bitch. But anyways, excuse my language, ladies. Everybody else is dope though. I fucks with everybody. Well, forget that heifer Kaya. But shout out to everybody else. It's crazy that all of the, maybe that's why damn, maybe I shouldn't take it there. Maybe that's why Iggy and Chanel weren't mentioned, because they can't really rap all that good. So maybe this is kind of like the good female rapper party, and that's why it's like everybody who has bars, next thing you know, Jean Grey is going to be mentioned, Ciroc is going to be mentioned, Ruby Salah is going to be mentioned, CEO Sekhmet. Just bring all the female lyricists in the room. Lauryn Hill, Rod Digger. Actually, I think Rod Digger did say something about it at some point, but it didn't become like a big story, because if I'm not mistaken, whatever she said wasn't like real fucked up or whatever. But yeah, man, I need to see another Lady Luck versus Remy Ma battle. One for the female rapper crown, for the street female rappers, because Nicki has the industry on lock. But as far as like the street female rappers, we need another Remy versus Lady Luck battle. In fact, I wish Lady Luck would put out a record. That would be a battle, because everybody knows, Nicki's Miss Industry chick. She's selling her records and stuff. Like Foxy Brown said, you're an industry bitch, I'm an in the streets bitch. And yeah, Foxy said that in a song back in the day. So it's like Lady Luck and Remy Ma, these are, two street rappers. And, Nicki used to be a street rapper, but, she got her hands on them tens of millions of dollars. And I'm not saying that my girl Nicki can't spit, because she definitely can. But, these are different type of rappers. So the Lady Luck and Remy Ma's of the world. So we really need another Remy versus Lady Luck battle. I wish Lady Luck would put out a record. Oh, man, to hear them, even if it only goes for 1 round each. I really like 2 rounds. I need 2 records from both of them to bump. You know what I'm saying? For that shit on the CD. But anyways, let me stop with my wishful thinking. This is all my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Who won, Remy or Lady Luck? Who won, Remy or Nicki Minaj? And would you like to see Lady Luck and Remy Ma battle again? Are you with me? Meat Magazine.